Alright, second video of the day. I'm still trying to work the good audio settings for this Yeti. For some reason it doesn't always like to play ball. Sometimes I won't change the settings at all. And for whatever reason, the audio sounds way different than how it was on the last video. Whatever. So, modeling. Here we go. Usually, it started with me kind of a discussion about women in airsoft, and then it really just started about more towards modeling in general, because I don't want to say that only female players do this, because there are plenty of dudes that are out on fields just taking cool pictures of themselves with Enola Gay smoke in the background, a rifle, like, look, I'm holding a rifle even though I'm not wearing an iPro and I'm not wearing a magazine, so I'm clearly not playing. In general, my opinion is if you call yourself an airsofter, but you don't play, and you're not posting up footage of you playing, you're a model. What I have no respect for in this game are models, are the people who only love the aesthetics, the fashion, the tactical gear. I hate materialism. Overall, I generally hate materialism in life in general. I don't own a lot of... I only own 2 guns, maybe. I don't wear tack gear. I don't buy that stuff. I don't have the JPC, the pig, blah, blah, blah. I have the minimum amount of what I need to be successful and dominant on a field. That's it. Because I think modeling in airsoft is dumb. But for whatever reason, we allow these figures to gain this notoriety by doing what? By looking cute? By showing their butt off on the field because they wear tight 5'11 pants? That's stupid. Why do we let this happen? For me, if you're an airsofter, I'll say again, if you're an airsofter and you're not playing and putting up gameplay footage once in a while, then you're lying. You're not an airsofter. Because my definition of an airsofter is someone who plays. Not someone who models. There are tons of models out there. For whatever reason, I think it's easier to focus on the female player population. In general, because I think the stereotype is that it's easier for a woman to be proficient in or successful using her looks or her body to sell things than their proficiency in whatever they're doing. I hate that. I think that's a disgusting mindset. I think I see it a fair amount, and I just think it's disgusting. Could also be because I'm the daughter of a 13-year-old, but you don't really see women's professional MMA signing up to be fighters or boxers just so they can get on Sports Illustrated. Now that may come later as a benefit to the success and prominence you have in your sport, in your fighting, in the cage, whatever, but I've never seen someone register as an MMA fighter and get licensed, book a fight, train for that fight, only so they could take pictures of their butt in the gym. I've never seen that happen. I'm not saying it doesn't. I'm saying I've never seen it happen. And I'm a fairly big fight fan. I guess I should do that fight video at some point. Guys do it too. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen a lot of dudes out there that are just peacocking on the field. Like, ooh, look at this rig. Look at this JP. Look at this pig rig. Blech. Yeah, you look real pretty on the way back to spawn point because you suck dirt on the field. Because you're a garbage player. You're a garbage player. Garbage. You can't sweep. Look at the way that people hold their rifle. That's how you're holding a rifle? Why is it so low like that? Your face isn't... There's not even a sight picture. Why don't you have your face behind the sights? What is going on? Why is your muzzle broadcasted way too far forward? Why aren't you using effective cover? Why aren't you communicating? Why aren't you moving? Why do you suck dirt as a player? Oh, because you're fake. You're a fake player. I get it. You're a model. You're a model. You're a model. You're not a player. You're a fashion model. You're here to take cute pictures and get these cool pictures of you like, oh, let me put on this JPC and pop this Enola Gay behind me so I can look super cool for the gram. Tactical. You're a joke. To me. It's my opinion. I'm just one person, but models are not players. They're models. Now, if you're a cosplayer, that's dope. That's great. You're a cosplayer. Cosplay is not easy. There is a level of detail in that art which I will never be able to replicate, or I'll understand it. I'll never be able to do it. I love those kids that dress up in like the World War I period costumes and stuff like that. I think that's cool. They have the bolt rifles. I'll see World War II kids show up. They have like Car 98s on them. They'll have different period loadouts. I think that's super cool. But what I don't hear from those players is any complaining or whining when they get lit up. And I'll ask them, like, hey, do you want to use, I noticed you're using a Bolt 98. Do you want to use my DSG for a couple rounds? It doesn't look like you're having a lot of fun. You're getting hit a lot. And they say, no, I'm having a blast. I get to be out in my costume around having a great day, and I just get to enjoy it. Oh, cool. That's groovy. Let's also understand I am way too competitive, and I'm way too serious of a person for stuff like this, because I am way more competitive than I am casual. I'm not casual at all when it comes to Airsoft. I'm serious. I put on tournaments. I am technique and efficiency based. I am all about being effective and efficient and being proficient in the thing that I am doing. Not that I necessarily play to win, but if I'm not good, I want to get better. And when other people suck at the game, it concerns me, because I know that those players that suck are going to go, oh, well, the reason that I had such a bad time was because of these people, these felt. Well, no, you're a cosplayer. The reason you had a bad time is because that competitive team wrecked you game after game after game, because you focus on what you look like versus how you move. That makes sense? Is this a little aggressive? So, see what happens when I have my daughter is I get ridiculously aggressive, and I start really focusing on women's issues. And let's stop talking about Airsoft for a minute. I'm really struggling to deal with the fact that my daughter wears a two-piece bathing suit at 13. I'm low-key not okay with that. Help me. So, if I come off as a little bit more aggressive than normal, it's just me being a dad. Just me being a dad, kids.